Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Staver. This is Mondays with Mike, a weekly video series where I answer questions from people just like you. Here's this week's question. How do I encourage more honest communication? How do I encourage more honest communication? You encourage more honest communication by doing this very simply. Make it really safe to give you honest communication. I see a lot of organizations that say we want authentic, transparent communication. And then somebody's authentic and transparent and they get embarrassed, they get a lecture, they get told they're wrong, they get a bunch of excuses. The person who receives the honest, transparent communication gets defensive. So the first thing is you have to make it safe for people to be honest. The second thing is validate their reality as real to them. Now, some people say perception is reality. That isn't true. If that were true, I would perceive I look like Matthew McConaughey or some other good-looking actor, and I would look like that. I clearly don't. I mean, look, it doesn't look very good. So what I have to do is I have to understand that people's perspective is theirs, and they believe their perspective. So we can validate their perspective. I use phrases like, I realize it seems that way, and maybe it is right, we need to investigate, but I don't take a person's reality away from them. I let them have their reality, and then we explore alternative reality. Not in that way. Then, once I've made it safe, and once I've made it okay for them to tell the truth, their truth, and once I've validated their perception, I explore factors involved in being able to deal with that. Most people have poor personal insight or self-awareness. We dealt with this on a Mondays with Mike some time ago. They don't see their contribution. So if their honesty is about blame, just hear it and then say, I wonder if there can be other explanations for why this is happening as well. The power of an alternative explanation is very powerful. So make it safe, receive it non-defensively, and then explore alternative explanations or solve for the problem. I've got a client who has a favorite, a really hardcore favorite that works for them. Everybody in the organization knows this person's the boss's favorite, but nobody will tell the boss. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't tell the boss either because he would, jump their stuff really bad. So that's not a safe place, to be honest. Okay. Hope that answers your question. If you have a question, I'd love to work it in. Just send it to info@mikestaver.com. That's info@mikestaver.com. I'll work it in very soon. In the meantime, would you follow us on Instagram or maybe LinkedIn or maybe YouTube? We'd love to have you. Take care.